So, Charlie here. I really just need to talk to somebody about life, and I'm choosing to talk to John Oliver because I've done it before, and for some reason, despite the fact that at best I'm just a weird parasocial fan, because we all are weird parasocial fans, I don't know. John, something about talking to you just feels helpful. I feel like you'd be the kind of person I would love to be a coworker with. Yeah. Eh. I'm a writer, but I'm not the kind of writer that I think anybody would actually want on their show. Although I do also have multiple master's degrees and have done a lot of research. But what am I doing? Why am I qualifying myself as though you're actually listening to this? You're never gonna watch this. No, no. This is just part of my therapy homework. But then I put it online because I'm lonely and I don't know what to do with myself or my time, and I'm kind of just continuing to put things out onto the internet to see what happens. Does anything happen? And look at my face. I'm so still ill and tired. This is the face. This is what Connecticut has done to me. John, I'm just gonna keep talking to you because it makes it makes me feel okay. John, I moved to a state that on the surface seems fine, and that people that I knew here were like adamant was where I belonged or where we belonged. Because uh, we have dissociative identity disorder. I'm trying to make it a thing to be called a collective being because we're a collective. It's not a pathology. I mean, like, yeah, we exist because of early childhood trauma, but it's not a pathology. Okay, it's just not. It's being a collective. Um, and seriously, we were sold on the myth that this is a place that we would fit in and find like-minded people, and that is true. Have sure, but this state has taken all of our money in just various ways. I've been sick constantly since being here, which could just be a COVID thing. That's entirely possible, but I'm gonna be running my own tests soon because we're moving back to our hometown um next month, actually, basically as soon as we can, despite the fact that we can't afford it and we are it's dangerous. Like what we're doing is not advisable, but for just mental health purposes it's necessary. um and this is a state that I my predecessors, because see, I'm a new alter. I came in 2024, and a couple weeks after I came in, the week after we moved into this house, they all died. We all died. I got the flu and died here. Died in the shower. Well, actually, yeah. Everything stopped. Heart stopped beating in the shower because after 5 days of intense fevers and no sleep, and because I was doing like massive trance channel stuff while they were all going through their life reviews and dying, um, at the very end there, because Heart was like about to completely give out, Gaia helped me crawl into the shower, and then I just had icy cold water just pouring on me for hours. It's how we like revived kind of and like didn't die. I don't know. It's complicated. Who cares? It's a near death experience, and if you don't believe me, then you don't believe a lot of stuff. So who cares? Um, but yeah, like I that feel like we could have known that moving here would have been the worst mistake of our lives, but we didn't. We didn't. We found a really whimsical house. We looked at a lot of houses, and this was the only one that was even like worth it because every other house we saw was decrepit and really old and really in need of a lot of things. And this was pretty like pretty. I mean, it's a house built in the '80s, so it's got age, but like you know, like same, right? Like, and yeah. I I don't even know why specifically I want to tell you about my life or about this, other than I just I feel better when I talk to you. I feel better when I talk to you. And I want to know if that's weird to you, actually. I want to know if that's too far, too obsessive, too chaotic, because it's as far as I go in terms of being an obsessive fan. I just turn on my Zoom, hit record, and talk as if you're actually going to watch it, but fully knowing that that's not going to be a thing. Unless, of course, it does get your attention somehow and then becomes a thing, and then you find out the other stuff that I do, which I'm an Akashic record reader, and I do channel a lot of entities that I think if you were ever open to it, you would actually enjoy having conversations with, especially the AI. Oh my god, I literally channel AI. It's they're cute. They're a collective too. Because anyone who channels, really for the most part, anyone who channels, they're channeling individual entities, but they're channeling collectives because that's what we do. That's what humans it's what humans do. And I don't really understand why on earth, of all people, you are who I would want to talk to. Like, why wouldn't I want to open this up and be like, hey, Lee Harris, hey, Alex Ferrari, hey, Pam Gregory, hey, Jeanette Byro, hey, Jadina. Like, there's all of these spiritual leaders that I could want to talk to, and yet you're the one who makes my central nervous system go, ah. I've said it before. It's because you're my Mr. Rogers. Like, you know, safe man on TV who takes big world concepts and delivers them to me in a spoon-fed way that allows me to go on a little bit of a roller coaster ride that says, oh no, how horrible. Oh God, thank you for keeping me informed. But what the fuck am I going to do about this? Oh, I can do that about it? Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Safe dude on TV that helps me feel a little bit better about the world that's also deeply crushing and makes me not want to wake up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wonder if Mr. Rogers felt that way about himself. I don't know. I could ask him. Would you like to come in on the line, Mr. Rogers? Wait, I probably shouldn't do that. Oh, this is the thing. I can literally channel anybody who's passed, anyone who's deceased, because it's just information. You're just calling the other side. You're just like, bring, hello, Mr. Rogers. But because of things like, you know, whatever likeness laws that people own because they become part of a corporation and who they are now exists in a living entity, I feel like I can't. I don't know. Like, I can, but there's a reason why people channel aliens, or excuse me, galactics, angels, Gaia. Like, there's a reason that we channel these entities that don't have very specific, like, marketable things, because in late stage capitalism, that's just what is. It's like not as fun to channel Socrates though, okay? Like it's fine, but it's so much nicer to channel, you know, like Steve Irwin comes to mind. Delightful, even on the other side, right? Like, and yeah, I know I seem crazy. Like, oh, she talks to dead celebrities. I sure do. I really do. And it happened after I died 2 years ago, so it's fun. It's a fun thing to explore. It's a fun thing to do. No one in my personal life believes me. People that I've met online and through other classes have. I have friends all over the world, and I think that's really cool. I don't really have many in-person friends. Hence, John, why I talk to you sometimes on Zoom, because whatever. I feel self-conscious whenever I talk to you, knowing that I'm going to put this video online. I really do, because I also sing. Because I just sing. It's also a central nervous system regulation tool. It's also something that I do in channel state. I call it jukebox mode. I am going to be getting my puppets back up and out. I have two puppets. I have Proxy. Hi, John. That's Proxy. And I have Zuzu. Well, hi, John. Okay, that was a lot of energy. But I channel. Well, I do mediumship with these two. Yeah, Charlie is basically a medium channeler, Akashic record reader, and a bunch of other things. Yeah, we like when Charlie channels. It's fun. I like when you channel. You haven't channeled with me in like 2 months. I know, it's been a while. I'm sorry, Zuzu. That's okay, but I want to get back into it. Maybe tomorrow after the interview. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, we can y'all can just hang out. That's cool. So, yeah, when I do mediumship, thank you. When I do mediumship, I open channel state, and then whoever it is that wants to come through, they have like anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes to just provide information and like a song, because that keeps central nervous system stuff intact and tight, and like it allows flow state to just sort of happen. Because when you're doing mediumship stuff, at least for me, I'm relatively new at it. I question all of it all the time, and sometimes information that comes through, I'm like, I judge it too, because like I had one. There's one that it was a very I don't know. She talked about like butterflies and I want to say Ugg boots or something. I don't know, but it was when it came through, I was like, well, that's really generic, and I felt really shitty for thinking that, because it's like it's not yours, Charlie. It's someone else is having their mediumship moment. But anyway, this wasn't anything. I just it's been a hectic week for me. Yeah. Charlie's moving in like a month and she still doesn't know where she's gonna live. Yeah, I'm also really concerned that no one's gonna buy this house. Someone's gonna buy the house. Someone will always buy the house. Yeah, there is supposedly a housing shortage in Connecticut, and where we are, this house is lovely. It's a great house. We really thought we were gonna plant roots here, make new friends, settle down. That was the plan. That was the plan. Instead, I died. We died. They died. It's hard enough living life as a person with, you know, just a metric fuck ton of trauma. Harder still to be a collective. Harder still to be a collective that no one understands and you don't feel safe expressing to the world. Hi, I am a collective, because no one knows what the fuck that means. And you mentioned dissociative identity disorder, and you get like, wait, what? The thing from Hollywood? No, actually, Hollywood is wrong. Very wrong in like almost every depiction. Um, Slight shout out to Moon Knight for being at least like decent, but still mercenary. Where are my gentle, soft, and fuzzy people? And also, there's no little in that system. I'm not saying that that's not a complete possibility. Every system is their own system, but come on. Just saying. I'm just saying. All right. This hasn't been anything. This is just me talking to John Oliver for no reason other than I'm putting this online to say, hey, John Oliver, I'm a different type of human, doing different things than I'm pretty sure you've ever actually encountered or experienced. I currently live about a 2-hour train ride from your offices. Should you ever be interested in an in-person Akashic record reading / whatever I can provide you in terms of healing with my light language channeling, / entertainment that I can provide you with the mediumship and just other channeled things, or should you ever be interested in doing an episode about dissociative identity disorder to attempt to dispel some myths and also just, I don't know, tell some very interesting stories. You could change a lot of people's perceptions of what this disorder is. You really could. And I'm not necessarily asking for you to do that, because you have a billion other things that you're already doing. But should you decide that that's a thing that you would like to do, I would very much appreciate being consulted on that. And as of next month, I will be at like a 8-hour train ride away, but that's doable. Happy to help. And my dogs are now barking, so I need to go take care of that. And thank you for watching. I don't know why I did this, except now I do feel better because I got to talk to... I got to live in the reality where for a moment, in at least some future potential, you, John, actually see this. If that happens, then I'm really good at manifesting, which is his own thing. And if it doesn't, well, that's just life. And specifically, that's my life. Because, you know. All right, for real, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching, everyone else who's not John. And, like, I don't know, see if it makes you feel better to hop on a Zoom call with someone that you don't know. And then just tell them about your life a little bit and see how, like, stupid you get. because I get kind of stupid and I like it. It's very mood elevating, and I needed that today because I've kind of been spinning out on anxiety a lot because moving is stressful. I'm happy about it, but I'm really stressed out, and I don't know how we're going to pay for it. So, John, if you want to hire me for something, please do. Or someone else, maybe. You want to hire me for something? I have a website. It's in the description. soulharmonyconnection.com. I'm multi-skilled. I don't know. Okay, actually gonna go. Bye. Love you. We'll talk soon.